All right, so it's time to go. So it's time to empty out the tank. You're gonna start and finish right here at the bathroom sink. I'm gonna turn this water on and let it run. Get outside, the first thing you do is you're gonna close these two gray tank handles here and open the black tank. When you open the black tank, and it's empty right, or we haven't used it, but right now you'll get a gush of brown and water and toilet paper through there, and there's not gonna be much this time. But you're gonna sit here and watch this viewfinder here until you see it gets back to a trickle about like it is right now. You'll see the difference. We're gonna go over here and we wanna hook this hose pipe here up. And turn this on. You're gonna leave this on the entire time you're out here. That right there is feeding water to the flush inside the tank. So you look right here and see, okay, I'm down to a slow trickle. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna shove this black handle in right here. And I'm gonna count down 1 minute. I usually tell Siri on my watch, hey Siri, 1 minute timer, and it'll count down for you. And you sit there and let it run. And what that's doing is that's putting water in that black tank. Any toilet paper that's stuck to the side wall or anything that didn't come out, we're filling that tank back up with this fresh water for 1 minute, okay? And then we're gonna flush it out. So now 1 minute's up. So now we're going 1 minute up. We're gonna pull this back out. We're gonna go back over here to the viewfinder. We're gonna watch. You'll see another gush of water after that 1 minute's up. I just saw a little trickle, little gush come out there, not a lot, but after 1 minute, it'll be a pretty good gush. And you're gonna do this about 2 or 3 times until you see that this right here runs pretty clear. So we're gonna stand here, we're gonna watch, okay, it's went back to a trickle. So now we're gonna go back over here after it's to a trickle. We're gonna do it our second time. Like I said, it'll be 2 or 3 times. Push it back in, tell Siri to time another minute. We're gonna stand here for 1 minute and let that tank fill back up with fresh water, collect anything that didn't come out that time. So now if 1 minute's up, now we're gonna reach in here, pull that out again, go back over here to the viewfinder, watch the cable there, don't trip over it. Back over to the viewfinder, you'll get another gush, and you're looking to see, is it clear and is there toilet paper still in it? Now you could run this thing 18 times and there'll still be a piece of toilet paper here or there. You're looking for it to mainly be clear water and really not hardly any toilet paper, maybe a little bit, but you know what I'm talking about. So it's back down to a trickle and it's looking pretty good, but let's say I want to do it one more time. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna close it for 1 more minute. After it's down to a trickle, and I'm gonna let it fill up for 1 minute. And now that it's 1 minute's up, I'm gonna pull it out again and go back over here. And this time I look, and then here comes the gush. Looks pretty clear. I didn't see any toilet paper, so it's pretty good. I'm really happy with it. So now I'm ready to stop my operation out here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna close this black tank. And I'm gonna open these up. And remember that sink water in there that's running has been filling one of the gray tanks up with water. And I'm gonna use that to wash this pipe out one last time. So all that sink water that's been running now comes gushing through there and cleans out that pipe so there's not anything sitting in it. And now I'm ready to turn this off. I'm done out here. So we're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna leave it with the black tank closed and the 2 gray tanks open. black tank closed, 2 gray tanks open, and I'm done out here. So now I'll go back in. I'm gonna finish up in the bathroom. What you want to do is drop this stopper in right here and let this sink fill it about halfway up with water. The reason for this is we had an odor in here, and I finally figured out this thing was evaporating out, and that P-trap was smelling bad. So that's the way I want to leave that when we leave. Now, grab a tablet up under here. I'm going to hold down on the thing for 7 seconds. 1, drop this in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I want to fill this tank up with a good bit of water, because again, we don't want that to evaporate out. You're going to close the lid so that we keep it from evaporating out. We're going to keep that ball and sealing all wet. So now, if we were pulling the camper down the road, we wouldn't leave this water in here. But sitting here at the lake, I want that water left in the sink with a plug in, and water in the toilet bowl. And you're done. Your toilet's ready to go. Hope y'all have a good time. I love y'all a lot.